Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2026 Chinese variant of Lightning McQueen. Sit back, relax, and without further ado, let's get into it. So recently I put up a poll on YouTube asking you guys if you wanted me to review this McQueen from 2026 first, Glow Racers Ringo, or Race and Rescue Luigi and Guido. The answer was a resounding Lightning McQueen, so that is who we are taking a look at today. Sorry that this video is coming out a little bit later. I just haven't had time to record it. I'm recording it at the time that I usually upload, 3 o'clock. Anyways, Disney Pixar Cars logo up here, Lightning McQueen. Here's the animated image. Mattel logo down here, ages 3+, metal. On the back of the packaging, you can see that it is glossy compared to the old Thailand one, so they're all matte and bleh. Up here we have as seen in Cars, Transforming McQueen, Flo, Sarge. This Sally is going to be the 5-pack variant. Marilyn and Lizzie, made in China, as you can see. Now, a little history lesson for the newer collectors. Back in the day, 2006, that's insane that I can say that. That's crazy. 20 years ago. The cars were actually made in Thailand. As you can see, made in China or Thailand as marked. In fact, I have a McQueen here that is from Thailand from back in the day, 2006. There you go. So, you know, this technically isn't the first time that we've seen cars from Thailand or from China. This is indeed the second time that we've seen them from both places. Anyways, I think that's all the housekeeping done. Let's go ahead and take a look at this guy out of the package now. Now, I'm pretty sure that everybody has seen this McQueen before, so I'm still going to put a picture on the screen right there where he appeared, because you never know. There might be like a newborn kid and his or her family watching this video, and they've never seen cars for the first time. And there you go. This is where this McQueen appeared in the first Cars movie. Let's go ahead and take a look at him, and then we will compare him to the other McQueens. Rusty's on the hood, the 2 lightning bolts on both sides. 95 on the headlight, because back in the day, the Piston Cup racers did not actually have real headlights. They were just stickers. That's why McQueen's nickname is Stickers. Right here, Piston Cup, Nitrate, Revolting. Oh, that is terrible quality. Goodness. Mood Springs, Octane Gain, Vitally, No Stall, Gas Sprin, Gaskets, Easy Idle, Little Chunky Pistons, RPM, Retread, Leakless, and Clutch Aid. Black Light Tires, Red Rims. There's number 95, Rusty's. Ugh. The quality control on the Chinese decals now aren't the best, it looks like. That's weird. Are they using water slide decals or something? Because it's not looking too good. I'm pretty sure that they use inkjet. Lightyear tires back there. I think I already said this, but the rims, they kind of look like... so you know when you cut down a tree and the stump of the tree has rings? That's what this looks like right there. While we're here, let's look at the base. They changed the code system. They went back to the original one, so I have no idea what that says there. You know, I just learned what the new codes meant, and now I'm going to have to relearn this all over again. Number 95, Lightning McQueen. Rusty's in the back. There's these window bars. Pretty cool. Here's the back right there. Medicated bumper ointment, 95. Rusty's. Pretty cool. Now, let's look at him compared to the Thailand version. And you can just see the eyes. I think they just went a little too hard on eyeliner there. It doesn't look the best in my opinion. I think what I'm going to do is print out like a new set of eyes for this McQueen and just add it on there. Also, what I'm going to do for the packaging, since Mattel decided not to change it this year, what I'm going to do is print out like a little sticker or something with a 2026 logo all fancy and stuff. And I'm just going to paste it right up there so I can differentiate this McQueen packaging, and like I can put it up on the wall. You know, it's going to look nice. I'll post some pictures on the community tab once I do that. But let's go ahead and compare these two cars right here side by side. On the right side of the ring is the China variant of this Lightning McQueen, and on the left side is the Thailand variant. Are you ready to rumble? I'm sorry. I'm having too much fun with this right here. But here are both cars side by side. There you go. I think the biggest difference is really just the eyes, and this Chinese version is a little more vibrant in its red, so I do like this newer version a little bit better. But let's look at him next to a 2015-2016 McQueen right there. There you go. Looking pretty snazzy. Now, I have no idea what happened to the wheels of this McQueen. This guy has been loved. This McQueen here has been played with a lot. Next up, we have a, not Thailand, but I guess like Chinese version of McQueen without the rusties and the spoiler. You can see that there are so many differences. You know, back in the day, the decals were a little bit darker. I might get some flack for saying this, but I think the newer version's decals are way better than the older ones, because it's just it's more vibrant. I'm not talking about the quality. I'm talking mainly about the color. It's just, you know, more vibrant than the older ones. Here is the original 2006 Thailand version. Now, comparing these two, this one is the best McQueen. Obviously, like you know, they're missing the rusties and the spoiler, but I think I can look past that, because this is the original McQueen, the one that started it all. Can you believe that? And then finally over here, little story time. So back in 2017, I bought my first ever McQueen. Well, I'm gonna put an asterisk there because I have this one distinct memory of like a long time ago. I remember getting a present, and it was a Lightning McQueen diecast car. I have no idea whatever happened to that guy. It probably got lost because we've moved a lot of times. So it probably got lost during one of the moves. I have no idea. But yeah, this right here is the second McQueen. The first one I got when I got into collecting back in 2017. I think it was like February or January of 2017. And, you know, I decided to turn this guy into a race damaged McQueen because I saw it on the screen. I thought it would look cool, but I didn't know that this was actually the first McQueen that I ever owned until later on and looking at reference pictures and all that. So after doing that and after realizing that, I decided, hey, let me just fix up this McQueen. I have the supplies to do it now. In fact, the day that I'm recording this, the day it's coming out, I just went out to go buy some more acrylic clear coat so I can actually make the decals and everything. And yeah, once I do that, I'm going to be uploading a tutorial video how I remade it, and then also a review of this guy in the 12 days of custom cars this December. Speaking of that series, this next part has nothing to do with this video, but this chick kicks right here, I just wanted to give this guy a little look-see right here to show him off. I just finished this car. This was 10 months in the making, on and off, just because like I started it and then I left it there for a long while there and then started doing it again. So in total, like this custom probably maybe only took me about a week or two if you get rid of all the time in between. But this was a pretty cool custom in my opinion, probably the best one I've ever made. Anyways, I will be reviewing this guy in the 12 days of custom cars. He will be getting his own tutorial video. That's besides the point. This McQueen is by far one of the best that they've made. Now, looking past the decal quality and all of that, I'm excited for 2026. You know, a lot of people aren't too happy with the mainline. Me personally, there's a lot of cars in there that I don't have. Even though the majority I do own. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the celebration stuff is going to look like. And looking at McQueen as the first 2026 item is, in my opinion, the best thing. Thank you guys for voting for this McQueen. I wasn't even going to buy this guy anyway. Like, my brother, he asked me if I could buy him for him. And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I'm like, hey, I have this McQueen. Let's put up a poll, see what the people want. and McQueen won. So I hope you all enjoyed today's review of this Lightning McQueen. Again, my apologies that this video is coming out a little bit later, but you know, I got stuff to do as well. So again, thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is your favorite YouTuber, Rusty's95, signing out. Bye! I only got 20 seconds for this outro. I promise you that I won't go so slow. Make sure you subscribe to Rusty's95. Comment, like, and share. Comment, like, and share.